turn your mic on. Sorry about that.
We wanted something different. So this place where we had the party had floor shows. There, you know, like Follies.
Yeah.
And so I got pictures of the gals and combined them with pictures of the guys,
Oh.
like that, just for kicks. Where in the world is... Oh, are you waiting for me?
Yeah.
This was a Christmas party at our house.
Everybody's there.
Yeah, but I can't find Joanne. All her kids are there.
She's right there in the middle with my mom.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, your mother looks heavy there, doesn't she?
She's probably pregnant.
That might be. Yeah. Let's see, we got another one of that. We don't need two. Here I took Eileen for a ride with a friend of mine.
No on a plane.
Mm-hmm. And that's a picture of her. There's Al Hunter, dear old friend of mine, lives in Seattle. Ever since the war, we've been great friends. But look at this picture of me. I think I look older there than I do now.
You have that silly look on your face.
Yeah. Just some lousy prints.
There's Gramps.
Here's Bill Shoemaker,
Oh.
world-renowned jockey. This is just a
Racetrack.
shot. Yeah, this is just a shot I made of a couple horses. And these things will do no good.
Leaving the gate.
There's a couple of my buddies up in Vancouver, Columbia, British Columbia. When I had two places up in Oregon. The first one was near the Rogue River, 7 miles, about 5 miles up from the ocean. And you won't remember that. It was a mobile home, big mobile home on a hill. And we only lived there a year because, or even less than a year because it was so damp, very damp. We were on the north side of the hill. We never, all winter long, the sun never got across the crest of the hill, so we were in shade all the time. And raining, you know, all winter long. And, but anyhow, while I was there, Courtney came up and visited me. And he was one of my neighbors with him. He spent about a week with me. That was fun. And I got a lot of contact sheets here. Oh, nuts.
Hello.
You look at them.
Okay.
Good morning. Hello? Hello? Well, that burns me.
Do you have these pictures, or are these just the?
I don't know, some I may have and some, most of them I won't have. These are a little too small for you to get anything off of anyhow, I think, aren't they?
Yeah. Pictures from Arizona. I'd like to keep that one just for me. Not keep it, borrow it. These other pictures I've seen before.
Is that your house in there too?
Yeah. It's down the back hill. Can I look at these just quick?
That's
No,
you
the
don't
same
want to see any of that. Yeah, there's some nice things here.
Now is this at Santa Anita?
Yeah. Let's see, I don't know, Santa Anita or Hollywood Park. I'd say that's Santa Anita. It's a pretty shot there, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that picture ever before.
Who is it?
It's me and my brothers.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. That's cute. I don't know where the negatives are.
It's a good picture, and I've never seen it before. It's all right. Can I borrow it?
Yep. You got what you wanted out of that one, huh?
Yeah. Can we put that on the floor?
Yeah, would you please? Still a lot of weight in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's a Lockheed Star. This was our company newspaper.
Oh, this one didn't make it back in that
And, oh, here.
pile.
Where did it go? I'll find it. And I had to do these 2 pages every week. Shoot them and write them and everything else. And this is a Lockheed Recreation Club activities. What they do on their
And you
free time.
were in charge of the recreation club. Oh yeah.
Oh
you
no,
said-
not recreation. I just handled publicity for it.
Right.
But I had to service 22 newspapers and fill these 2 pages every week.
Oh wait. What this envelope that we just finished? What do you want to call that envelope? There was Oregon stuff and there was
That was,
stuff on the racetrack.
Friends, color. That's what it said. There's another Lockheed Star. In fact, I think maybe this one I got a story in here on myself. See, here's the kind of stuff I was shooting all the time for newspapers and magazines. There's the 2 pages they do on another week. You want that?
Yeah.
Friends. Thought we had friends once already.
Yeah, we did.
I hope you're going to edit those down.
Oh yeah, no, this is my pile that I'm not using, and this and that are my pile that I am using.
Oh.
So what we're not using is a bigger pile than the other one.
All right. Okay. These things curling like it. I don't think they're curling enough to bother you as far as focus are concerned.
They're just on hands.
Okay, fella. We'll probably pull a lot of these out. These are my buddies up in Vancouver,
Oh, that's
and
another-
Hal Hunter on the left there.
You're not in it.
That's Jack Phillips. And I want to get Jack in there because my kids know him. He was just like an uncle to him. This guy here.
Well, I'll put it with this one.
This is Sister Charlotte.
Cute.
This is Cary Grant. Dude. I got a picture like that in the other room.
Now, what kind of situations would you run into celebrities like this?
Mostly at the racetrack.
Oh, at the racetrack?
Yeah. Once in a while at the football games. But the racetrack, I was rubbing elbows with them all the time.
Would you get to know them and then take a picture with them, or?
Yeah, I'd get to know them. Those that came out there frequently, I got to know. And some of them were dogs. Most of them were nice people. And this is at a dress-up party we went to. This is L.A. Sheriff Gene Biscalou. This is me with 4 newspaper photographers waiting around for the race to come off. And this is the guy that had the movie contract for the tracks.
No. You're getting older there.
Am I? Yeah. And these, I can't think of her name. This gal, Gertrude Ederle, swam the English Channel over and back. Gained all kinds of prominence. So she visited Hollywood Park on one of the big days when most of the photographers were there, and so we got a group shot of a bunch of them.
So was there that many photographers at the track?
Yeah, we had a bundle of them out there in the weekend.
Was everybody doing it for different things?
Different magazines or newspapers, or wire services.
But you did it for the track itself.
Yeah, I did it for the track, and also my stuff went to newspapers too. That's what I did. I serviced other newspapers that didn't have a photographer there. And there I am with 3 photographer buddies of mine. There's Bob Crosby, one of those that I knew because of the racetrack. And here's Richard Nixon.
And what was the occasion?
He was giving a speech at a dinner there, and this was before the dinner took place. The guy with me is...
Was that before he was the president, I guess?
Yeah, before he was the president. Yeah. And that's just a crazy picture.
I would have been at a Rams game.
Jimmy Durante. Pete Rozelle.
Now, did he work with the Rams?
Yeah, he was a publicity director for the Rams, and then he became assistant to Dan Reeves, who owned the Rams. And then he went on to the NFL as commissioner. There's our tenor sax man in a relaxed moment.
That's a great picture. This is back in the band?
Yeah, he was in the band. Yeah, he's still living. He's lives out in Ontario, in California,
Oh, really?
by himself. His wife died several years ago.
I don't know how we're going to fit that in there.
He's the only one, Jack Phillips, the one I said is a very good friend of mine, is in each of these pictures. Other than that, it's,
So he's in this picture. Which one is he?
Jack is this one,
Okay.
the one with the glasses. He's usually in the center of the picture.
And how were you guys friends?
Oh, yeah, very good friends. All our lives. Well, no, since the war years.
Have you talked about him?
Jack Phillips?
Yeah. Like, how did you get to be friends?
I don't know whether we've talked about my friends. Have we talked about any of them?
Yeah, we've talked about some,
Well, that's when
but I don't remember which one.
we'll know what we get when I get through writing all that stuff down.
Okay. One
There's
to keep.
Art Linkletter. You remember him?
I think. I know the name sounds familiar.
Oh, he's a very famous TV star.
Okay.
And this is Louis Lenz, a very good friend of mine, and Jim, somebody I can't think of his name. And where do you?
Did you want to keep that? Should we?
No, I'm leaving you. You're making up your mind what you
Well,
want.
I guess it depends on if we're going to time.
Well, what do you want that or you don't want it? I don't think you do you?
Probably not.
Well, what is that the only one you didn't want of all this
So
stuff I've
far.
given you? Holy mackerel!
This is a good pile.
Yeah, this is Don. I don't know. Boy, you're wasting a lot of film there, buddy.
Yeah.
We can't use any of this stuff because the camera hasn't seen a picture. We just seen our talking about him.
Yeah.
Don's somebody, and he's the head doctor for the Rams. In fact, he's head doctor for a number of sports outfits and me. And here I am with some more photographers. My Uncle Ernie Stein and Aunt Blanche.
Oh.
This is a buddy of mine who's the executive chef at the racetracks, Tony Pope and Eileen.
I asked you, did you know? I think I asked you this before. The groundskeeper at Santa Anita.
The groundskeeper?
Yeah.
I probably knew him, but I didn't have much to do with him. I had the guy that kept the track in condition. I had something to do with him because I'd be out there shooting pictures, and he would be on the track all the time.
Yeah.
And so I talked to him a lot. But the one that took care of all the grounds, no, I didn't know him too. They had a superintendent, but the superintendent took care of everything, and then he had groundskeepers under him.
Right.
I knew the superintendent, but I didn't know that. This is Tom Harmon's daughter. Tom Harmon is the father of Mark Harmon. You know Mark Harmon? Actor?
The actor.
And this is his young sister. Here we are on a beach. This is Jack and Evelyn Phillips and Laverne. Here's another picture of them. This is Jack. I can't think of his name now. He's from Davenport. He's one of the officials in NFL games.
Oh.
And every once in a while, when he came to do the Rams, we'd have a golf game on Monday. And that's him. That's Jack Phillips again. And this is Lou Lenz, also a very good friend of mine. That's our foursome on those days. You know, I took Eileen out to the training camp one time, and put her to work. Porky Bauer, that's his name. There he is again, the official. You got a lot of them here. This is Jack Nelson, a very dear friend of mine too. Another photographer. He's a commercial photographer. And this is Al Wesson and his wife Frances. He was publicity director for Hollywood Park. Where's the stuff you're throwing away?
Yeah, right there.
All right. Tony Pope again. God, when I look at him now, I used to wear the flashiest jackets. Look at that.
You wanted attention.
Of course, so did Joe. Look at this.
Yeah.
I don't know
That one
if
I
that or
have
not.
already.
And this is another photographer, old buddy of mine, Larry Sharkey. Here's another real good friend of mine. I wish I had a better picture. Maybe I have somewhere else, but we'll save this in the meantime. Maury Buckman, Helen, and Carol. And that's a boyfriend of Carol. And this is, I don't know who that is. And it's threw a party for them. I think it was an anniversary or something. There's George Andrus, one of my photographers, and the other one was Dave Boss. Dave Boss handles all of the photography for the NFL. Everything goes through Dave's Boss, from all the photographers all over the country. And there's Jack Phillips again.
We'll see. Did he work with the Rams too, or?
No, Jack was